IELTS Speaking Test Part 1, Introduction Interview 4 to 5 minutes. The examiner will ask general questions about you, your life, and familiar topics. Topic: Traveling. 1. Do you enjoy traveling? Why or why not? 2. What kind of places do you like to visit? 3. Do you prefer traveling alone or with others? 4. What is the best place you have ever visited? 5. What do you think is the best way to plan a trip? Part 2. Long turn 3 to 4 minutes. You will be given a cue card with a topic. You have 1 minute to prepare and up to 2 minutes to speak. Cue card. Describe a time when you helped someone. You should say who you helped, how you helped them, why you decided to help, and explain how you felt about it. Part 3. Discussion 4 to 5 minutes. The examiner will ask more abstract and in-depth questions related to the Part 2 topic. Topic: Helping others. Do you think people today are more or less willing to help others compared to the past? Why? What are some common ways people help their communities? Do you think large organizations, like charities, are more effective than individuals at helping people? Should schools teach children about helping others? How? Some people only help others when they get something in return. What do you think about this?
Topic: Traveling. Do you enjoy traveling? Why or why not? Yes, I love traveling because it allows me to experience new cultures, meet different people, and learn about history in a hands-on way. It broadens my perspective and provides me with memorable experiences. What kind of places do you like to visit? I prefer visiting historical sites and nature reserves. I enjoy places that have rich cultural significance, like old cities, museums, or places of natural beauty, such as mountains and beaches. Do you prefer traveling alone or with others? I enjoy traveling both alone and with others. When I travel alone, I have more freedom and can do whatever I want, but when I travel with friends or family, it's more fun because we can share experiences and create memories together. What is the best place you have ever visited? The best place I've visited is Kyoto in Japan. The city is full of ancient temples, beautiful gardens, and a rich cultural heritage. I also loved the tranquil atmosphere there. What do you think is the best way to plan a trip? I think the best way to plan a trip is by first researching the destination thoroughly, deciding on the main attractions you want to visit, and booking accommodation in advance. Then, it's also important to allow some free time for spontaneous exploration. A time when I helped someone was when my elderly neighbor, Mrs. Thompson, needed help carrying heavy groceries up the stairs. She lives alone on the top floor of the building, and I happened to see her struggling with several large bags of groceries in the hallway as I was walking by. She looked exhausted, and I noticed that she was having trouble carrying them because of her arthritis, which made it difficult for her to grip things tightly. Without hesitation, I offered to help her, and she gratefully accepted. I carried the bags up to her apartment, and we chatted along the way. It only took a few minutes, but I could see how much it meant to her. Once we arrived at her door, she invited me in for a cup of tea as a thank you gesture, but I politely declined since I was on my way out for an errand. She was still very appreciative, and I could tell she really valued the help. I decided to help her because, over the years, I've seen how kind and caring she is to others in our building. She's always checking in on the neighbors, offering to help with little tasks like watering plants or bringing in mail. When I saw her struggling, I felt it was important to return her kindness and offer some support when she needed it. Additionally, I know that small gestures like this can make a big difference, especially when it comes to elderly individuals who may not always have the strength or support to do things on their own. After helping her, I felt a sense of pride and satisfaction. It wasn't a big task, but knowing that I had made her day a little easier and had brightened her mood felt rewarding. I also felt happy to have helped someone who had always been kind to me. It reinforced my belief that helping others, even in small ways, creates a sense of community and builds stronger relationships. I believe that even the smallest acts of kindness can have a lasting impact, not only on the person who receives help but also on the person who offers it. In this case, it was a simple matter of carrying groceries, but the genuine gratitude and warmth from Mrs. Thompson reminded me how important it is to be kind and help others whenever we can. Part 3. Discussion. Topic: Helping others. Do you think people today are more or less willing to help others compared to the past? Why? I think people are just as willing to help others today as they were in the past, but the nature of help may have changed. In the past, people often helped one another face to face, but now, people can help from a distance through online donations or by sharing information. What are some common ways people help their communities? People help their communities through volunteering, donating to charities, and supporting local businesses. Many people also participate in environmental cleanup efforts or provide assistance to homeless shelters and food banks. Do you think large organizations, like charities, are more effective than individuals at helping people? Both have their strengths. Large organizations have the resources and infrastructure to reach a wider audience and make a greater impact. However, individual efforts can be more personal and have a direct effect on those in need. Both are important in making a difference. Should schools teach children about helping others? How? Yes, schools should teach children about helping others. It can be done through volunteering programs, teaching the value of empathy, and organizing activities where children can contribute to society. This helps instill a sense of responsibility and kindness from a young age. Some people only help others when they get something in return. What do you think about this? I think it's unfortunate if people only help others when there's something in it for them. True altruism comes from a genuine desire to make a positive impact on others' lives. Helping just for personal gain doesn't create meaningful connections or have the same lasting effect.